It's good on my end.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me just let me check on
Okay.
check real quick if the audio's okay.
Okay, kind.
I like that I have this.
Oh yeah.
Glad it got fixed. Hold on real quick. Let me just see. Let me check your page.
Kind.
If the audio's okay.
Okay, kind.
Yep. It's fine on your end.
Okay.
And then for mine, should be okay.
Okay. Kind. All right. Shalom. First and foremost, like give all praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak.
All right, the Apostle is a great millstone and peace salutations to you, Ahchyam, pushing his word in sincerity, truth, and charity. Brother from the branch of Chicago, Lord willing, is an edifying lesson to the hopeful and righteous elect. You know, pretty much on, for your young Ahchyam, it's exhortation for your young Ahchyam. What's the title? It say speak.
Speak scarcely.
Yeah.
Take heed to wise counsel and study.
That's it, man. Especially for because Jake has a bad habit of this, man. Always older I can tell them, give them wise counsel, give them advice. They don't take heed to it. They talk back pretty much, and that's pride, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord can destroy you for that. The scripture tell you in Proverbs the things He hate, and the top on the list is pride, man. So and I can understand that, man. Cause we deal with prideful these people of the world are pride. We deal with that all the time on a daily basis, and it's vexing. So we understand why the Lord hates that. But that's something.
Yeah, I had two, but let me get this one first.
Yeah.
Just came to mind. This is what is that? Sirach chapter 10, and we'll start at verse 7, and it reads here: Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. So, hey, pride is hateful before the Most High and man. All right, first and foremost, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai hates it. Okay, as the elder said, that's one of the top things that the Lord hates. That's in Proverbs the 6th chapter.
Yep.
Okay, the Lord hates that. All right, starting with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, and then also man. We hate pride. It's people who have pride on them, right? Who have pride. You can't tell them anything. They always have a comeback. Always, talking back. They don't humble down. They don't take heed to the advice that's given. It's always something, man. And it's very vexing dealing with individuals like that. So with for you younger brothers that are maybe listening and learning, maybe that you might be coming to you might be coming to camp now, or you brothers who just crossed. Look, you got to cut that out, man. It's got to go. All right, you got to be that new man. Okay, you can't be that old man anymore. That's something that the world teaches you, to always be right. That you're never wrong. Yep. And if somebody corrects you, they're a hater. Yeah. That's something of the world. See, now that you're in this truth, that stuff's got to go out the window, man.
Yeah, you got to be that new man. You got to put off that old nigga you once was, man. That's part of that pride, that me first and I'm always right spirit, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
I got Sirach chapter 32, and I'll start at 7, and it reads here: Speak, young men, if there be any need of thee. So for you younger brothers, you're not supposed to be really speaking too much. Now I'll say this: you don't have to be a damn mute, not say anything.
Right.
But if you're gonna say something, let it be relevant, okay?
Right. And then ask questions. We were just talking about to ask questions, man. You just like this is that's what the wise counsel comes. You ask, hey, I found this information out. I was wondering if it's on point.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, man. It's just solid information. You up there just putting it out there, and then when brother correct you, you got the nerve to be prideful and have a comeback, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And let's say if you did make a statement and it was off, and a brother corrects you. What you should be is thankful, like, hey, I didn't know that.
Right.
My bad. I didn't mean to put out misinformation. I just this is something that I saw and I thought it was on point.
Right.
Thank you for the correction. Don't just put it out there. That it's immediately gold, man, so to speak.
Yeah. I got this Proverbs 9 and 8. Reprove not a scorner, at least he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, he will love thee. You coming off as a scorner, man. If you don't take the rebuke and the correction, man.
That's right.
You know. So they say a wise man will be thankful that you corrected him. That you so they can continue on that right path, man. You know. That's what the correction's for. You know. So you won't be what I'm trying to say, going off and wavering into other shit, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they can creep in quick, man.
Yeah.
And you can get bugged out off of something so damn small.
That's why you brother. Yeah. No, I was just saying that's why you younger brother. You need to stick with the elders. Quit venturing off into some other bullshit, man. Just stick with the elders first. You get built up, man. Then you could go into other things. Because then you, at that point, you'll know what's bullshit and what's not, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can spit out the bones.
That's right. Back in that's what I was gonna say. Something like so simple as the flat Earth.
Mm-hmm.
You've got people have literally fallen out because they believe the Earth was flat.
Exactly.
Something that small. You
Yeah.
know? I'm just using that as one example, and there's many others too, man. But that's one example.
So how is the Earth flat? Because you know it's daytime over here. You know, other side of the world, you know, they're hours ahead of time. It's nighttime over there. So that long, how you got time zones, man? Like we in the central time, and then New York is Eastern. The other side of the world, they like a few hours ahead of us. They might be damn near night, damn near in the next day over there. So that long should tell you the Earth is not flat. That don't make that long. Like, come on, man. You go ahead, brother.
Come on. This is Sirach 32:7. Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. Mm-hmm. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. Mm-hmm. See, you younger brothers, you shouldn't really be talking. And if you are even asked to speak, you know, all right, if that situation arises, it's supposed to be straight, quick, and to the point. Mm-hmm. All right, you know. You put it like this too, man. That tongue, man. What does it say in the scriptures? That tongue, even though it's a small member, it kindleth a huge fire.
Yeah, yeah.
That tongue can get you in a lot of trouble, man. That's why it's best, especially when you're younger, to keep your mouth shut, man, mm-hmm. and just watch everything. You know, see the dynamics of the camp. Mm-hmm. You know, see what's going on. All right. Don't try to add your 2 cents in there. And look, all the brothers, and you know, they'll listen, and you know, hear what you have to say. But to be honest, man, all the brothers don't really want to hear shit that you're about to say, so to speak, man. You know, all right, because you really don't have a lot to say. You're inexperienced. Now, I'm not saying you can't say anything, but you got to be wise about it, man.
Yeah.
You know, simple as that.
Yeah, you come to this truth. You like a newborn baby again, man. You starting all over again, pretty much. So.
Yep.
You just learned worldly shit, which, you know, some of it's good, but a lot of it's bullshit, man. Mm-hmm. You know, was it more to that?
No, this is. Oh, actually, no, it's a lot. Okay, let me get one more verse. I just saw this.
Okay.
This is Sirach 32:9. If thou be amongst great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. You see, when you're around great men, elder brothers, all right, first and foremost, starting with the apostles, all right, you know, on down to the elders, you know, out there in Connecticut. Then you got the elders and heads of the camps, you know, different camps such as out here in Chicago, or you got the elders in Dallas, mm-hmm. all right, you know, LA, etc., right? When you're around these, you know, great men, don't make yourself equal, okay? Know your place, man. Hey, know your role and shut your mouth, man. Hey, go watch a WWF, you know, episode of The Rock. Mm-hmm. All right? You know?
That's it.
You know, hey, straight up, man. Know your role and shut your damn mouth. Mm-hmm. You don't really have a lot to say, man. Okay? And I'll say this. By you just listening and taking heed, you're going to gain more wisdom, man. Yeah. Because these men are going to be spewing knowledge out, man, left and right. And then you're going to get these golden little nuggets, man. Mm-hmm. And then you can apply it to your, you know, to your life, or you get, I didn't know that about this breakdown. Now I got more understanding of it. It's another layer of the breakdown.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. And that's it. That's evil, man. You know, you run your mouth all the damn time, man. Cutting off the elder and all that, you know. Spewing out, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Spewing out madness, man. That, you know, the talking back spirit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they look, man, that's what women do. Well, hey, when women get corrected, what do? They always want to justify themselves. You know what the scriptures say there? Because that's basically what you're doing then. When you start talking back, say if a brother corrects you on a particular thing, and you always have to say something, always have a comeback. What you're really doing is justifying yourself, man. All right? And the Lord hates that, man. You know, let's see if I can get there. Where is that at?
Yeah,
Let's see if I can find
like
it.
you said, the spirit of woman.
Yeah,
But they could correct you all day, but when they get correction back, now it's a problem. Now, like you said, they justify themselves.
Yep. This is Sirach chapter 7, verse 5, and it reads, justify not thyself before the Lord, and boast not of thy wisdom before the king. So you're not supposed to justify yourself, man. All right? And you take the rebuke, man. All right? Listen, learn, and really, it's a lot. Because it says in the book of Proverbs, get this last precept in what is it? Basically, it says when you attain until, here we go. This is Proverbs 15 and 31. Because I'll say this, rebuke and reproof is good. It corrects you, all right? It gets you more on point.
Makes you a better person.
Yep. It makes you more wise. Okay? You see, it's a necessity in this truth. And it's also part of our culture, by the way. All right? You see? But it says here in Proverbs 15 and 31, the ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. He that refuseth instruction, which that word instruction means correction. I have a little cliff note on the side here. For instruction, it means correction. So he that, I'll use the word correction instead of instruction. He that refuseth correction despiseth his own soul. And why is that? Because if you don't want to take heed to the correction, that means you're going to go off, and that's going to lead to what? A sin, and sin leads to what? Death. All right? And it says here, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. So once you get reproved, that's how you get understanding. So that's why it's best to keep your mouth shut and listen. Okay? All right? You see?
That's it. We finish this off. Let me see. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 2. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thy heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. There's another thing. Jake is hasty. Don't even think about it. Just utter some bullshit, man.
Yep.
You know? So it says,
we mentioned it earlier, that tongue can get you in a lot of trouble, man. It kindleth a huge fire. Yep. Remember that.
So it says, for the Most High in heaven, for the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth, therefore let thy words be few. There you guys for you young Ahchyam. Let thy words be few. Brother just said it, man. You know.
That's right, man. Let your words be few. You don't have to always just be talking, man. And then you start talking, you start spewing out some goddamn madness, man. Then you look like a fool in front of the congregation. All right? You get reproved, rebuked. You know, you're shamefaced now, which it has to happen. It is what it is. All right? But you don't want to be that guy to be, you know, known to be. And the scriptures even talk about it. I forget where it's at in Sirach, where it's like somebody that talks too much, people start hating them. I forget how it's worded exactly, man. But you don't want to be that guy that just started coming around the past year, maybe 2 years, and you're just known to always just be talking and cutting brothers off and all that. That's vexing, man. Yeah, like brothers don't want to hear that shit.
Like the elders like to say, Johnny come latelys. They like to say, you know. And that's what you are, Johnny come lately. You got the nerve to be talking. You got the nerve to be having to come back, you know, when the elder rebuke you. They been in this truth. Especially those apostles of the Great Millstone, they've been in this truth before a lot of guys was even born, man. You know, and you got the nerve to think you know more than them.
Crazy as hell, man. Crazy. It's like me trying to tell Elder Malcolm how to do jiu-jitsu. You out your
Right.
goddamn mind.
Right, he been studying that art for years, man. Hey, who the hell is this giant cunt lady got nerve to be trying to tell him something, man? He been doing this for years, man. And that's what people was doing. Well, his brother, I was doing cable with, you know, out here doing cable with him, you know, for a while, you know. These damn fucking heathen ass customers tell him something. He been doing cable for over 20 years. You ain't never did cable a day in your fucking life, man. That's how proud these motherfuckers are, man. You know, especially since he Jake, he don't know nothing. You know, he been doing this for 20 plus years. That's why you heathens, the Lord got a plan for y'all going to slavery, man. 'Cause y'all full of fucking pride, man. And you look down on Jake, man. Like Jake don't know nothing, man.
I got two.
Yeah.
This is I saw this one. Through Spirit. This is Proverbs 15:10. Correction or instruction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die.
Damn.
I'm gonna read that again. And he that hateth reproof shall die. So if you don't like reproof, all right, if you don't want to deal with getting rebuked and reproved in this, all right, you're just gonna die, man.
Yeah.
There is no nice way to say it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Honestly, if you're one of those type of people that don't want to listen to correction, that want to take heed to wise counsel, get the fuck away from me, please, man. I don't want to be around you. I don't like being around people like that, you know?
Yeah. The scripture is full of comfort. The proof to make you, like you said, a better person, more wiser, and continue on that right path. Of course, it don't feel good, but that's when putting the flesh in subjection coming in, man.
Yeah. You got something like that?
Oh, you go ahead, brother.
This is because we mentioned about the last part of this exhortation study, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Proverbs chapter 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Damn.
Okay, so you brothers out there too, man, you just can't believe everything that gets, you know, thrown out there on the internet, man. Because Esau has a lot of bullshit out there. Look, Esau's not always right. Yeah, he's done a diligent search, as the scriptures say. But a lot of the stuff that he's got out there is complete madness, man. All right?
Yeah, he makes truth with lies, man. That's what he does, man.
Let me get a scripture on that.
You know, that's what the devil does. And he puts out information to discourage you, man, for being better, man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that, man. You know, he be like, you're talking about certain fruits and vegetables, he'll say this about it, to discourage you to have a better diet, man.
Yeah. Oh, say it's not, this is not natural.
Yeah.
They created hybrids and this and that and that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying all this stuff, man, look, a lot of that stuff is folly.
Yeah.
A lot of it's a lot of folly, man.
And then you trying to find out every detail, you'll lose your damn mind, man.
Yeah, that's why it says don't be over righteous,
Yeah,
over much.
much, yeah.
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Yeah.
Okay?
Lord gives the full understanding what this devil been doing it, you know, to us when he delivers us out of this kingdom, man. We'll know everything then. That's what's gonna make our wrath that much more horrific on his ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you go ahead, brother.
I got something to back here because you said he makes truth with lies, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra 5 and 9. And salt waters shall be found in the sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically the truth mixed with lies right there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the salt waters being the lies,
Mm-hmm.
and how it shall be found with the sweet. And the sweet is the truth, okay?
Yep.
That's what that represents. And it says, and all friends shall destroy one another, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret
And
chamber.
now we're coming into that time when the famine of the word, man. You know.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of you brothers, you shouldn't be seeking out things that are above your strength, man. Okay? Deal with things that are accompanying salvation, as the scriptures say, man. Okay, in the book of Hebrews. That's what you should be focused on. Not these minute little things. Okay?
Yeah, you just posted it with Hebrews 6 and 9.
Yep.
It was talking about that. Yeah, man. Like you said. Like, what does it got to do with salvation? All this bullshit, you know.
Exactly.
You know.
Stop trying to be too deep, man. Be one deep. Alright?
That's it.
Stop trying to go above and beyond. Hey, focus on the things accompanying salvation. That's the main thing. Okay, get these breakdowns, on point, and teach it, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Not doing no extra stuff, man. You start doing that extra stuff, and like how you said, you start venturing into something weird, and you start, dabbing into this, getting deeper into this, particular thing, and it's all folly. Next thing you know, you're bugged out of your goddamn mind, man.
And that happened to some dude that was once, in the elder camp out there in New York. I remember this years. Yeah, I remember this years ago. I think he was there before. I believe before we even started going out on highways Bible speaking.
Damn.
This dude, the elder told him, quit reading these other damn books, man. Quit beginning all these other books. Then he wouldn't listen. So where he's at now, he fell out.
Yep. That's right. But I got this one. This is Proverbs 15:28. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer.
That's it.
But the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. And I'll say this: sometimes brothers, right, that are unlearned, they can say something. They don't even think it's something, evil, something, wicked, right? They could be saying particular things, and it's actually, one, completely off, and two, it could be very offensive, man. That's why you got to be mindful of what you're saying, okay?
Hey, I just read it earlier. It's the Rock 5:1. Agree out gets. You said to keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Just go back to what you said. They don't consider that you're actually being wicked as hell, man. These things spewing out your damn mouth, man.
And if you don't take heed to the correction, then you're being prideful, and then as it says, you're going to do what? Spew out abominations. That's what it means by that in the book of Sirach, man. All right? Forget where that's at. The 10th chapter, maybe? You start spewing out just madness. All right?
That's pride. And you know what's said in Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes for destruction. That's one of the main reasons why the Lord is going to destroy a lot of these people out here, man. Because they full of pride. That will say many great miseries. That's 2nd Ezra 2nd Ezra 8:50. Many great miseries gonna come upon this place because they walk in great pride, man. But you go ahead, brother.
That's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High.
I don't know why I think of that cock ass.
I already know. I almost started laughing before I heard it.
No, you gotta go ahead, man. It's lucky.
It's a lucky inside joke.
Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay, you got to make sure that you're studying, all right, making sure you're getting these breakdowns right, because you don't want to be mishandling the scriptures, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's easy to mishandle. I'll say it like that, to mishandle the scriptures if you're not trained properly. Okay, because what it talks about, this is a two-edged sword, man. Not only can you cut these people, you can cut yourself, man.
Yep.
All right. You see.
That's it.
And you got to know how to wield this sword properly. And I'll say this: if you don't, you're gonna kill yourself, man. Put it like that. Spiritually speaking, you're gonna kill yourself. So you got to make sure you're studying. All right. And the scriptures say, teach what was taught, man.
Hey, remind me of Elder Malcolm. He's showing us how to use the sword. Like say you mishandled it properly, you cut your damn self. He used to tell us certain, like you swing the sword, make sure you right, make sure your other arm is like this, so you won't cut your own damn arm off, man.
Yeah.
That's
right.
So like I said, because it's like you said, the scriptures are it's like a two-edged sword. That's in Hebrews 4:12, man. Like I said, you handle the scriptures incorrectly. Like you said, you cut your damn self, man.
That's why I made that statement. Teach what was taught, man. That's the scripture said. I forget where that's at exactly. I think it's somewhere like maybe Timothy or something. You know what? Maybe I can. I forgot I got this.
We'll find it. Yeah, let's see.
I just forget I got this the iPad up and running again. Let me see if I can find that.
Continue what thou hast learned.
Yeah. Continue. Just see if I can find it. You're supposed to continue in the things thou hast learned. You know, if you haven't heard, starting with the apostles, teach it, the elders, you know, the other brothers, man. Look, man, don't just start bringing shit out, man.
Yeah, that's why right now you young brothers stick with the elders. Quit venturing off into others, you know, shit, man. Stick with the elders, man.
I got two of them actually.
Time.
They're both in Timothy. That's the spirit. I had a feeling it was in this, but I'm gonna start at this is 1 Timothy 4. I'm gonna start at 13. Main points in 16 though. This is 1 Timothy 4 and 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading. So you got to be reading. To exhortation, basically taking heed to wise counsel. Listen to the elders and older brothers around you. Okay. Listen to the apostles when they make the electronic epistles. Okay. So it says, till I come, give heed to attendance, to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on the hands of the presbytery. All right, that goes into the body of elders. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them. Or, it says meditate upon them, all right? Take it in. Let it marinate, okay?
Always, you know, like, always, you know, like you said, let it, what I'm trying to say, the logic got this bad too. They don't retain.
Yeah, it's one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Let it marinate.
Yeah.
Let it sit with you. Okay? So meditate upon the things, all right, these things. Give thyself wholly unto them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. See, continue in them.
Continue in them, yep.
All right, continue in the doctrine that starting with the apostles, have preached, man. The scriptures even talk about that in the book of Acts. They talk about how they continued in the apostles' doctrine, roughly paraphrasing it. You see, this has been an ongoing legacy.
Yeah.
This has been going on from generation to generation. All right, you have elders set up to guide the younger brothers, and you younger brothers, take heed to what the elders are saying. Submit yourselves, as it says in the book of Peter, man.
Submit yourselves unto the elders.
You know?
The ones that will watch over your soul, something like that.
In 1 Peter 5, you know? But it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear it. So, if you continue in these things, you're going to save not only yourself, but those that also listen to this word, okay? You see? And I got one more in 1 Timothy, or 2 Timothy 3 and 14. Man. I almost could start at the top, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start at 13. Really, you can go up above, so you can get the gist of everything. But for time's sake, let's start at 13. This is 2 Timothy 3 and 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And we don't want to be those guys, okay? We do not want to be these guys. So stay humble.
That's it. It
says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned. So continue the things thou hast learned. Don't venture off into the deep end, all right? Look, you got to remember, a lot of you guys are spiritually speaking, little children, little toddlers. You're 2, 3, 4 years old. A 2, 3, 4-year-old is going to stay in the kiddie pool. They're not going to go into the deep end, right? They're not going to go into the 6 feet, a deep water, the 10 feet deep water, the 12 feet deep water, okay? That's for the adults. That's for the big boys, man. All right? Stay in your goddamn lane, man. All right? Remember this. Stay in your goddamn lane. Or you're going to die. You're going to drown, man. All right? But it says here, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. It says, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Yahushua. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof.
Ooh, that's part of what this thing law is about. Reproof, reproof and rebuke.
Yep, reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
Damn.
So these things are going to give you instruction for righteousness. So listen to what brothers are saying, man. All right? And because I'll say this, you know what the brothers going to do? They're going to pull up precepts to cut your ass, man. So if you don't want to listen to what the brothers are, are saying, which is really what the Lord is saying, then really what you're saying is F Yahweh Shem Shai and his men.
That's it. You don't believe the Lord dealing with these men? That's what it all come down to as well.
It says all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. And that's what we want at the end of the day. We want to be perfect, all right? We want to be acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
That's it.
All right?
You said, young brothers, you pretty much, you're in the kiddie pool, know your lane. This is First Peter 1 and 22. Seeing ye have purified your souls and obeying the truth. So that's part of purification, putting off that old man, getting rid of that filth you once was, that vomit you was swimming in when you was in the damn world, man.
Oh, yeah, yep.
So it says, see that ye have purified your souls and obeying the truth through the spirit of unfringed love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with pure heart fervently, being born again. So if you come in this truth, you're like a newborn baby. You're starting all over again, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's everything.
Yeah, we're good.
God. So it says, being born again. So you pretty much, like you said, you're just a baby, man. What the hell, a baby don't know more than somebody, a goddamn adult, 20-year-old or whatever, man.
Right.
Been doing this thing for 20, 30, damn near 40 plus years, man. Like the elders always say, Apostle Bar, he like to say it, I hear him say it a lot, Johnny come lately. And Apostle Kai, I believe I heard him say it. He always says too, damn Johnny come lately. So it says, being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which living and abide it forever. So there you go, man. It's like you come to the truth, you starting all over again. Like a baby. Starting all over again, man. You start all over again. You put off that bullshit you learned in the world and start all over again. And part of that is the rebuke. You know how you in the world, can't nobody tell you nothing. You can't be that way in this truth, man.
No, you can't, no. No, sir.
That's that old nigga, man. You supposed to put that off, man.
Yep.
You gotta come back, can't nobody tell you nothing. And brothers clearly bring out scriptures, cutting your ass, telling you that's off, man.
Yeah, and I was gonna say this, just thinking about it now. A lot of you brothers need as a wise man once said, say Khan and shut the fuck up, man. Alright? That's what you're supposed to do. Alright? When you're getting reproved and rebuked, okay? And then, after, the reprove and rebuke is done, meditate on the things that were said, man. What the brothers were telling you. Meditate on it. And just think about it. I guarantee you the Lord will start opening your mind and you'll start understanding, oh, that's why this brother said this. Or that's why the elder said that. Oh, I get, why the brothers were coming, at me now. Now it makes sense. What? I shouldn't be doing these things. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Which it makes you better. It puts that, what I'm trying to say, it gets rid of that demon that was on you, man. Yeah,
those impurities.
Impurities, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. So, I ain't had nothing else. So, Lord wants to edify to hope for righteous elect. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to you.
Ahchyam, Ahchyam, Ahchyam.
All right, double honors to Apostle Elder, great millstone, peace, salutations to you. Ahchyam that's pushing this word, sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, say shalom.
Shalom.